Our power grows. What's up, everybody? Brett here, back playing some more Warriors of the North Battle Brothers DLC, and I'm excited today. We hit 200 subs on the channel. Thank you guys so much. I am happy about it. It's another minor milestone, but it's major for me. Every 100 subscribers, I think I'm going to have a tiny heart attack out of gratitude. So, guys, for all of you who watch these videos and subscribe, thank you so much. I know it doesn't take a lot to subscribe, but the fact that you subscribe and you stick with it, some of you write really awesome fan fiction, others comment about the episodes, others have named brothers. All of that stuff means a lot to me, and I'm going to keep playing Battle Brothers for quite some time to come. Already thinking about different playthroughs that we can do once this one is over, and I can't wait. So I hope you guys stick with me. Thank you so much. 200 subscribers is a big deal to me. And just wanted to say a quick thank you before we started off today's episode. So at the end of the last one, we left on a bit of a cliffhanger here with Sir Quick Hands and Hans. I need to say Sir Quick Hans. I'm going to just call him Hans from now on. That's so much easier to say. So, Sir Hans, I was looking at his perks, and I think my original plan was to give him on-hit effects and like crippling strikes and then executioner. But after kind of looking at him for a little while, I thought I saw a line for something a little bit more different and a little bit cooler. And I think what I'm going to do is go Headhunter. So go for the head, gain a 15% chance to hit the head for critical damage each time you hit the body. Bonus is reset upon hitting the head. And that's good with these Sir Emmerich's Breachers, which have a chance to hit the head. So we'll probably hit the body on the first shot. And then after that, we have a really good chance of hitting someone in the head for critical damage with a throwing weapon, or even with the military cleaver. All good stuff. So I like that a lot. And just in general, I mean, it doesn't even have to be with these particular weapons. Just having a better chance to hit someone in the head is always a plus. And then the last thing I wanted to do was also give him crippling strikes. So more on-hit effects to apply with our throwing weapons. I thought about going for Shield Expert. My original plan was to go Shield Expert, perhaps crippling strikes, or Shield Expert, maybe something like, where is it? Bags and belts, and just make him someone who's very tanky but can occasionally throw things. And then I remembered the more recent change, making it so that Quick Hands no longer applies to shields. So it used to be you could swap out a shield just as easily as everything else, but that is no longer the case. So sadly, bags and belts for me loses a bit of its value. Yeah, okay. So with all that said, let's go ahead. I don't remember where we were going. Maybe I just randomly clicked on something. But we basically just need to wait in the war camp. Everything is repaired. We have enough tools, food, and money to do something. And here we go. Sir Willem's motley army has come together for the big battle. Walking up and down the battle lines, the commander starts in on a speech. Some of y'all look sapped asleep. What are you, nervous? Me too, didn't sleep a wink. This loosens some of the men up. It is good to know you are not alone, whether in flesh or spirit, he continues. But I am awake for today. For this fight, I wouldn't miss it for the world. So rub that sleep from your eyes, men, for today we show those house harken bastards they should have stayed in their beds. Onwards, brothers, there's a battle to be won. So here we go. This is the event that should have triggered last time. It should have gone straight to this. And instead, last time we had a bit of a bug where we wandered around for like a week, and then I reloaded the game and it instantly popped. So here we go. Let's look at our foe. We're being backed once again by House Adelheim's troops. We're going to use them as meat shields whenever we can. They've got lots of footmen, a few Zweihanders, very dangerous, many billmen, some arbalisters, definitely high priority, a few standard bearers, a few knights, and a few war dogs. The war dogs are going to go down instantly. We can use the confusion of the first few turns to nuke the arbalisters, and then from there it's, can we pick off standard bearers, billmen? They don't have any sergeants, which is interesting. Normally you'll see at least one sergeant. Oh, and the map is a little bit wooded, so that's going to be rough on our lines of sight. Look at that weapon. It also appears they have several mercenaries, just like last time. Would love to get that sellsword's armor and that weapon. We haven't even gotten a chance to use that weapon yet. And they've exposed this arbalister here. Getting this kill would be huge. Would not be surprised if someone steps up to defend him if we're not able to get the kill. And we'll pass here. Yeah, we'll just keep passing. Now we have Zweihanders of our own. That's pretty nice. Last time also we were able to pick off some of these mercenaries before the battle started. Another set of sellsword's armor that I would love to get. I see a throwing weapon in the hands of this mercenary. And just like last time, we're going to choose our battles carefully. We've got enough meat shield units on our side of the battle that we don't need to rush in. Who do we shoot? 65 is not great. We could probably one-shot this dog, but that leaves no one for the rest of our brothers to hit. Yeah, we'll go for that. 65% chance. And for those of you who love the stats, I'm going to go ahead and pop this out. This is going to be a pretty stats-heavy match. Dog decapitation. Sad, but it strikes fear into our enemies' hearts. Okay. See, this is where it starts to get weird. Like, do we step in here with Svarog? And I think the answer is no. We did in the last battle to pretty great effect. We intermingled our troops with theirs. But this time, this angle is so poor. What's going to happen is this polehammer and this polehammer are each going to jump up. And then Svarog is going to be within range of a stunning mace, whatever the heck this thing is, the Bardiche or Bardich, a pike, and 2 polehammers. And that's not where we want to be. But what we can do is move up to assist here. And we could put double Zweihander on the battlefield. And they took care of that dog for us. Nice that we're getting backed up a little bit with these pikes here. We're going kind of wide. We've got throwing axes, 56% chance. Just go for it, hope to hit. And yeah, we cut this dude's arteries. Very good. Here comes the second knight. I see scale armor there. That looks like full plate, and that's another set of scale armor. But this is a hedge knight? They brought in mercenaries. Oh my god. They brought in a mercenary knight as well. That's very strong. Kind of hoping to hit that guy. But we did not. Do we step in with Jotnar? I would like to. And I think we will. They have shield wall up, so we'll shield wall as well. And that should put our stats, yeah, 62 and 86. Very good. And then what we're going to want to do now is move Sir Lancel away from that. We could send him up top. Trying to think of where he'll do the most good. Let's actually pass here. Sure, let's tie this dude down. He's already got a cut artery. Step in here. The knights are already going to be a problem. Not much chance to hit him. Not much chance to hit anyone, really. Let's step in. That gives us an angle on this billman here, who I really want to hit. And it also puts us right behind the front line, which is where I really want to be. 62. Miss. Sadly, we can't. We have the ability to step in one more, but we're kind of blocked here. You know what? Let's go around. We could stop him from throwing his weapon by using adrenaline. And I think we will do that. I can just already imagine that one-shotting someone. And I don't love Svarog's position up there. I'm looking at stepping in here, but that still puts us in range of so much that I'd rather not be in range of. We don't want to go first because that'll mess up our shield wall. So let's just go up here. All right, let's see what we've got. If we walk in here, we can still take a swing, which is important. And that's going to mess up his wanting to throw. Man, of course they land a shot somehow from behind all that cover. Ooh, that Billman's in trouble. Good hit. Yeah, now come, wow, the flail. I mean, that was really just a lucky shot. I'm sure we'll get some ourselves. It's a nail biter. They started at 30. Most of the dead now are dogs. Alright, Bannerman goes up front. That's actually, I don't mind. He's going to probably take a bunch of hits for the knights. And I'm tempted just to shoot in here on this Arbalister. Try this one. He didn't have much cover. If we get that kill, that frees us up for a lot of stuff here. That one guy was really holding us up, and we were hoping to hit him. If we hit him, we probably would have killed him, but the odds of that were pretty low. Yeah, down he goes. But this area is lousy with Billman, and if we can get rid of them, we'll be able to push forward, really wrap up these knights, if that's what we want to do. Yeah, and they're going to tie down the knights for us, which is perfect. Would love to get their scale armors, especially would love to get this guy's armor. This is the 300. I think they're wearing 280s. They've also both got full helms, which are 300s. Alright, a footman went down. See if we can get this kill. Probably going to end up using Wonton Fu. Alright, we're going for a line shot. Nailed it. If we step in here, we can't do anything, so we're not going to. That gives them one free shot with this guy. If we step in here, we can use Indomitable, but that only protects our HP. I'm more tempted to jump here and start doing line shots from this angle, but I think we're just going to hold position. Someone's going to step in. We don't know who it is yet, but someone will. 64%. We nailed that. Feels good. I like stepping in here. 33%. Let's go for this one. Hope to hit someone else. And I think we can just go ahead and pull out the cleaver. And I'm happy also to not be engaging the knight. This is the kind of jump in I was sort of hoping to avoid. Look, if we jump in here, this guy, this one, he can shoot us, he can hit us, he can hit us, he can shoot us, he can hit us. Yeah, we're not doing that. Let's let some other dude do that. Make those kind of bad moves. Meanwhile, we'll move around and start making these Arbalisters panic. Let's put a shot into his chest. Then Bill hook it up. See if we can get the kill. Nope, not quite. Let's try and go before he does with that ridiculous weapon. Come in through here and give him something else to hit. And I guess we'll step in on this knight. He doesn't have the type of weapon that can, he's not using a great sword or something like that. We don't have to be worried about AoE. Otherwise, that might be a concern. Yeah, let's just take this turn to really recover our fatigue. I'm quite tempted to, let's see this foliage here. I don't think even with adrenaline we'd be able to get here, which is where I would really like to go because both of these guys are going to have to pull out weapons. But that would leave Sir Lancel really unsupported. Alright, we have adrenaline. And we use that to hopefully get this kill. But this guy is, yeah, Battleforge is protecting him nicely. Alright, he shot his own dude in the back. Oh, he hooked us in. Should have seen that coming. Yeah, and I was worried about these guys. I was hoping they would shoot at Ragnar, if anyone, simply because he has bone plating. Nice, good piercing shot. It didn't injure him, though. Wow. Okay, note to self, this thing does line shots. Very good to know. They bump the knight out of the surround. Interesting. Let's go for these. Who died? Guess he killed a footman. This guy right here, maybe? Yeah. Really want to focus down some Arbalisters, but they just kind of jumped in and ruined that. These 3 knights here are quite the wall. And our knight is just kind of chilling back here, so Wilhelm. Okay, we are not going to sit, you know, in a position where we can easily be shot. Okay, we injured his shoulder, that's good. 71. Yeah, we'll take it. Knock him back. More worried about these two, but at least he's heavily armored, he's decently armored, and he has bone plating. Yeah, and that forced him to do something really defensive on his turn that he probably didn't want to do. Let's go first and try and steal that kill from the Zweihander. And if we do that, he'll step in, and that'll be better for us as well. Can't even believe we just missed that. Step here so he doesn't have any kind of weird shot on us. Triple surround there. Bit of a whiff. Go for the decapitation. We didn't get it, but we did cause him to start fleeing. The amount of trouble this one unit is causing me right now is unbelievable. Getting that kill would have been sick. Happy to get the double, though. Alright, hopefully this line shot that he's going to do here, I can feel it. His only target now is Jotnar. Getting inside of his field, unless these dudes are all polearm masters, the billmen, getting inside of his range should make it harder for him to hit us. If he tries to run, he's going to get killed. Good hits. Okay, here comes the line shot. This billman is dead. Okay, he tagged us. What are you doing with this Zweihander? Get him in there. Wow. That dude went down. Well, this is what I was worried about. Slowly but surely, we're being left alone with 3 knights and 2 super heavy Arbalisters. And that Zweihander just walks in and steals the kill. Please, this weapon don't get us. He's going to take the kill. Don't you dare. I want that armor, is really what it comes down to. Alright, we get the weapon. Yes! We've been wanting that forever, just weren't willing to pay for it. Shoot him once, get the kill. Land that shot, perfect. We only get the knife. Are you kidding me? If we can put him down quickly, then we'll be able to really help out on those knights. They keep pushing them back, but that really doesn't help us. I'm more worried about that Arbalister than I am my own safety. Ragnar is a pretty tough guy. These footmen are kind of taking a beating. The sooner we get him out of the way, the sooner we can move up to support. It's pretty tempting to use shield wall there to protect ourselves from this mercenary's pole hammer. I don't think that would have been a bad play had I chose to do that. Missing there was pretty awful. And our fatigue is being wrecked because we have messed up physique. Yeah. Quite tough with his shield wall. Step in this way. Man, was really hoping for that because the AI is definitely going to steal that kill. And then boom. Just like that, these guys don't really have a home. And they're down to 12. Let's get behind this knight. Alright, Hans. You're in a bit of a rough spot. You're probably the worst off of anyone here. Jotnar is in perfect shape, otherwise I would say he's not in a great spot. But he's doing okay. Really just depends on how lucky these guys get with their Arbalisters. Alright, a little bit of footwork. If we have enough fatigue, we should be able to do a line shot here. Nice. They're still kind of heavily focusing on House Adelheim's troops. Okay. And they took that kill from us, but that's okay. That one as well. The knight's moving in to help us. All that did was soften him up for our attacks, which I'll take. Even better. Start putting some damage there. Happy to hit him. We can't see that dude. Can we see him now? We sure can. Get the kill. Perfect. Alright, we're out of ammo. Let's switch it up. And who do we go for here? Just don't take my kills, guys. Would love to get... Let's do that. Okay. Not quite. Would love to get all of these knight kills. If we can get one more person here, they really have no choice but to have the kills come to us. Adrenaline here should secure this kill. What I mean is, if we get this full surround, there's no chance anyone else can jump in. This gentleman isn't injured at all, and he's in pretty good fighting shape. I think we'll try and jump in from the back here. See how handy he is with an arming sword. Go for the stun. Ah, well. You know, 248% chances. I would have liked to hit one of those. There's still 2 active Arbalisters left on the battlefield, one of which won't be active in a second. Because we're going to jump in on him. Yeah, if we jump in there, we can attack. Well, this would be an optimal position for a line shot, but if we can just get this kill, we can do this anyway. And the idea here was to get in behind this guy. Now he can't shoot. Well, I guess he couldn't shoot anyway because of this Y-hander. But still, I like giving ourselves the odds to get that kill. Whoa. Alright, now it's all about us just putting... See, that's what we kind of didn't want to happen. It's nice that he's there. But it does lower our chances of getting these armors. We're going to use Overwhelm as best we can. That's what the warbows are really best at. Step here. Go for that. Step in there. Now we can shoot either knight. We can just keep trying to rotate people, but it's probably faster just to go ahead and step in here. What's our dagger situation looking like? We've got one there. This guy's going to die soon, but it's nice that he's been here soaking all the damage. Come on, we got to start getting lucky at some point. That's a good shield, that's a good set of armor, but that's not the best. Ooh, we can net him, but it's an expensive thing, and right now we're not in any real danger. We're going to end up destroying all these armors. Feels bad. Okay, he's fleeing. Fritz has a dagger. Alright, I guess now we go for punctures. But I feel like this Sir Willem is just going to turn and beat this dude's armor down. I'm trying, guys. I'm going to try and do the right thing here. It'll be worth it if we can even get a single one of these 3 armors. And then we, for whichever one we don't have a good chance of getting, we just have to hope that our raider, passive that we get for being, what do they call it, Northern Raiders, that comes into play. And I knew they were going to take that kill. God dang it. I want this one too, because I want a chance at getting... Okay, that's a little bit more damage there. I want to shoot at someone else. I'll shoot here. I don't care if I hit that knight in the back. That was a really strong hit to his armor. Alright, 2 stacks of Overwhelm there. Pretty clutch. And down goes the armor. Let's just cross our fingers. This is very tedious to me. If we use the banner, we can hit him. Alright, he goes down. And it looks like he was really well armed somehow. We'll give ourselves a better chance to get the last hit here. Man, we have no good jump in. Getting into this spot. Cross your fingers, guys. Man, he is just like fixated on wrecking that guy, and he is. But he is not the threat. So no surprise here. 2 knights and this like mercenary who are hanging back were the last men standing. Honestly, it probably would have been the 3 knights on normal situations. They like to hang back. We'll surround here for better chances to hit. Ragnar is well armored enough. Perfect. Gives us better surrounds here. This guy is now wavering, so his chances to hit are going down. Come on, give me the kill. See, man, I hate it when they do that. And they took the kill. Damn. Yeah, you can do a lot of work buttering up an enemy, and then the AI just shows up and then one-shots them. Should have rotated. We still can. We can rotate their Zweihander in. I kind of like not having him in. We're exhausted. Let's get out our armor-destroying weapon. At the very worst, we're making them tired. And we're going for punctures here. And the reason you use daggers, I guess I didn't explain that super great, is because they have a puncturing attack that 100% bypasses armor. It doesn't always hit, of course, but when it does, it's perfect for getting armor and not destroying it. Was really hoping also to get some bleeds. I was kind of thinking the cleavers might be okay, because if they cause them to bleed, then we can stop hitting them. You rallied. Good for you, man. Big axe coming out. We'll do one of those. No reason to put any one of our boys at risk. So just 2 knights left, valiantly fighting. One of them is a hedge knight, but they're doomed. Yeah, armor's destroyed, but he's pretty buttered up now. Hit him. What are you doing? Just don't steal my kill, bro. Alright, near death. I think we got this. Could have rotated him out, but we are a little bit hurt. Rotating him out, just this guy with our thaumaturge here, just to put one less of their men next to him. Perfect. We get the sword and shield. That's pretty value. And there's really, I mean, there's nothing else to be done here. We just have to sit and wait. We've got 3 of our men, 4, 5 of our men, 6 who can hit him. Go for some punctures. Yeah, just pass. Cross your fingers. This is the one with the really good armor. Come on, they hit him in the head, thankfully. Let's get the kill. Yeah, we decapitated him. We want the full helm as well if we can get it. And what did we get? Come on. I'm scared to scroll down because I feel like I'm not getting anything. I see we got the closed flat top with mail. We got the bardiche. 2-handed axe, it's considered. Is that it? Oh, we didn't get anything else. Lame. So yeah, we really didn't get it. We got 1 upgrade here and a potential cool weapon that we can use. But other than that, I didn't see anything. Some heavy crossbows, that's good. The battle over, you find Sir Willem roaring and ripping off his armor and undershirt. He shows off his wounds, flexing so they open agape like seeping rinds of freshly cut fruit. He demands his men to do the same, turning each around so that he can see their back. You see, good warriors like us carry our wounds here, here, and here. He points to every spot on the front of his body, and then he points to his back. But here, no man carries an injury here, because we die going forward. Not 1 step back, isn't that right? The men cheer, though some are woozy on their feet, blood trickling from their injuries. You ignore the theatrics and gather the men of the Jarls of Jorvik. Your employer will surely be happy to hear of the results here, and that's all you really care about. Victory. Oh yeah, now we're going to get ambushed by some huge group here? No. No, get away from me. Let's get in here and get paid. You find Baron Perk von Adelheim having an impromptu trial for one of his commanders. You're not sure what it's over, but the commander's chin is high and defiant. When it's over, he's roughed up and taken outside. Baron Perk von Adelheim beckons you to him. The man refused my orders. It is what it is. You, however, performed exemplary. Your 5,170 crowns as agreed upon. Crowns well deserved. Honestly, we deserve more than that. That was quite the fight. Quite the fight indeed. These are probably not the best prices. Let's check them out. No, they're not. So we're going to sell the junk and hold on to everything else. And I was meaning to get some quivers of bolts, so I'm happy to see those. And we're going to buy the tools while we have the chance. Do we have any fresh bread? We don't. So let's pick up 2 of those. And some dried fruits. That puts us to 10 days. Not bad. I'm going to buy 100 more rounds of ammunition. Those prices weren't great, but they also weren't terrible. Who's going to get that helmet? Closed flat top with mail. 280. How good are these helmets? These are 315, 308. It's definitely better than this for Fritz. Let's hook Fritz up. That doesn't mess his vision up too bad, so I don't mind giving that there. So Arnold is someone I wanted to give a crossbow to. Yeah, I like that. He still needs a helmet that only reduces his vision by 1. If he's actually going to be a useful crossbowman. We'll see. We shall see. Let him hold that. Nah, let's not do that. Okay. This Bardish, though. We have some brothers who are axe masters. Behemoth, for instance, is an axe master. Let's take a look at this weapon. A slow overhead attack performed with full force to split a target in 2 from top to bottom. So it's the same attack as the Great Axe, just it'll do less damage because the weapon itself does less damage. 75 to 95. Obviously, you know, worse by a factor of like 10. And it also has, it's less effective versus armor and shield. Same fatigue, surprisingly. And of course, lower durability, not that that matters. The difference comes in split. So for the most part, honestly, round swing, I find it to be borderline useless with my playstyle. You can make a lone wolf brother who has a great axe. You send him out into the woods, or you send him out into, you know, the flanks of a battle. It used to be that enemies would flock to that unit. They would see it as a weak unit. They would try and single it out. Now, all they do, very wisely, is they send one unit to hold it in place, and then the rest of the army just continues forward. So the lone wolf strategy is a bit weaker than it used to be, which makes the great axe itself weaker than it used to be. I'm tempted. I kind of want to use this weapon. Split, I think, is just a more utilitarian attack. And I like having it on Behemoth the Black. It looks like an executioner's weapon, and I think that's pretty sick. So that battle sucked for us a little bit. We didn't get the 2 scale armors, or the plate mail, or the other 2 cell swords armors, which we would have liked, because they would have been replacements as well. Oh, but anywho, this has no attachment to it. I don't think we have anything we can give it. So right now we're being chased. And we need to get the heck out of Dodge. And we're going to go to Dornan. I guess we can stop for a second and see what they have here. Maybe they want us to go to Dornan. To Hatland. No, thank you. Yeah, let's just get the heck out of here and go to Dornan. Hopefully we get like an announcement soon that says the war is over. That would be great. A trading caravan? I don't know if we can just pass that up. That's just too easy of a kill for money. Yeah, let's kill him. Hopefully we get something good. It's just more crowns. It'll take a second, guys. Two guys and 2 donkeys. It's the name of a sitcom. Try and dispatch them as fast as I can. Someone in the comments section said it was like playing whack-a-mole. And I have to agree. Killing peasants. And was that our last episode we did that? It did feel like playing whack-a-mole. Horrific, bloody whack-a-mole. I don't know if you guys ever watched the show on Cartoon Network, Clarence. Super funny show. The animation style kind of like rubbed off on me after several episodes. At first, I guess you could say I didn't like it. But that show, the guys who write it, you could tell, guys and ladies, I'm sure, you could tell that they were people who had awesome childhoods. There's so much like funny insight and good writing in that show. But I learned from that show, actually, the trick to beating whack-a-mole. And I'm surprised I never knew this before. We're going to run down the donkeys. That the trick is to use your hands. Didn't know that. They give you the big stupid like hammer, the fluffy hammer, because it takes so long to swing with it. Makes it hard to win. But if you use your hands, you can just do it super fast. Didn't know that. That's probably because I'm the type of person in life that doesn't cheat, even as a kid. If you told me to do that as a kid, I probably would have been like, no, that's cheating. Now I'm just like, nope. I spent $20 to get into this Chuck E. Cheese or whatever with my kids, and I am going to get all the tickets I can. Perspective. Stuff changes. Still don't cheat though. Not in real things. In whack-a-mole, yeah, I'll cheat. I'll cheat all day in whack-a-mole. Come on, donkeys. Just cooperate. It'll all be over soon. Down they go. And we get 2 quality wood, 10 tools, and some food, you know, some ammo. Covers more than what we spent on that fight. That was worth it. If they're still rebuilding, I know someone here was rebuilding, and we can sell the wood. Yeah, they were. Good memory, me. Well done. So wood is always more expensive in a place, or more sought after in a place where they're rebuilding. And the prices in Dornan are always amazing. The bear hat says 22. We did pick up the leather scale armor. We don't need that. Sell, sell, sell. Make a small fortune. We don't need the fighting axes. We don't need the bill hooks, pole hammers. Don't need those. Just like that, I mean, we're back in the money. And we'll sell both of those. We'll never get a better price than 380 or whatever it was. Hold on to that dagger. We have some brothers who could use a dagger. And as cool as this helmet looks, I was holding on to it for just coolness factor. It's just a strictly worse flat top. So we're going to sell there. And now with money in our pockets, we can look to start questing. All these black helmets. Someone needs to hold a dagger. Probably Behemoth here. Is there anything that I'm forgetting to do? I don't think so. May as well check the Fletcher. You can occasionally get really rare bows and stuff in there. Mercenaries. They spotted something on the steppe south of Dornan. That's not really a good tip or anything. I mean, I figured if we go into the waste, we'll find something that's not unexpected. See a bastard here. Sell sword. Some poachers. Lots and lots of militia. Something I wanted to do in today's episode. Let's take a second. It's easy to forget what our brothers look like because they've been wearing these helmets for so long. Look at what Thane Jotnar Lance son looks like. Just an absolute badass. Svarog, Isaac, Wonton Fu still rocking the monk look. Yeah, Fritz is looking tough. Zack, Leisure Side, Ozzy, Kata, tough bastard, Sir Lancel, Ragnar, Sir Hans, and his brother Sir Muldoon, the very, very logical. Skeeb here is the younger. We need to change his hair color. So, I don't remember what hair color Skeebo had. What's a younger man's haircut? I will say his face doesn't match at all, though. Give him the most youthful face we can find. Wow, that might be a little too youthful. Something like that. What kind of facial hair would a guy like this have? Probably not too manly. He's a young guy. Maybe just no facial hair. That works. Soul patch. He's got a soul patch. We got you. Skeeb the younger. Finally looks like a kid. John D. the wicked. Gnarly black beard. Hammerhead. True to his name. Everyone can't be handsome. Let's change his tattoos a little bit. I don't think we have anyone with this tattoo. Behemoth the Black. Looking like he's in a bad mood at all times. Fokir Runeblade. Wolf Lord. And then we've got Arnold here. Yeah, everyone looks great. Just wanted to give you guys a second to go ahead and reacquaint yourselves with what our brothers actually look like. That way you can put a face to the name. See what this contract is. Okay. Patrol the territories. It's not bad. Patrol the road to some places we want to go to anyway. Yeah, we'll take that. I don't know what these other two are. Normally I like to check all three before I do something. But this is pretty easy. Nice, finally. Okay, so you're in the tent when Arnold makes an entrance. He speaks bluntly. Nobles be talking. Big fancy tent set up yonder and they're in there. Putting your quill down, you respond. Just talking? The mercenary shrugs. It's quiet, so they're either talking or killing another real quiet like. That's probably not it. You get up and step outside. A brisk air hits you. And on it is the scent of spices and flavors. Looking up when you spot the tent. Cooks and chefs are hurrying about with orders of food and other makings. Servants carry platters of meats, vegetables, and fruits. An opulent tent black with gold embroidering houses the nobles. Bannermen stand outside. They take no part in the festivities. They're mostly playing cards while occasionally glancing at one another. Some are bandaged with blood-splotched linens. One man stands on crutches with a haggard, half-cocked knee. You ask Arnold what the news is. He nods toward the scene. Well, they rode up about an hour ago while you were checking the maps. We didn't want to bother you. Well, but they seemed intent on staying, so, you know. You get a good look at the noble tent. Through its opening you can see the faint glisten of crowned heads passing back and forth. Arnold spits and asks, Well, who do you think won the war? You hock a loogie, spit, and shake your head. Who gives a shite? All that matters to you is that peace means fewer contracts. Perhaps now would be a good time to put up the sword and enjoy your crowns? Or maybe say to hell with all the sentimental crap and just keep pressing forward, leading the company to even greater things. You've won. So this is the game giving us the chance to bow out gracefully. But, nah, the Jarls of Jorvik needs their commander. We've got plenty of bosses left to kill. At the behest of House Adelheim, the Jarls of Jorvik confronted the armored ranks of the other houses, a seemingly insurmountable challenge. It was a hard-fought struggle against opponents trained, disciplined, and well-equipped, but in the end you overcame the enemies of House Adelheim and triumphed on its behalf. During the celebrations that follow, Sir Heinrich, one of the lesser members of House Adelheim, suggests that you end the festivities early. Your men are getting too rowdy, and he's concerned they may take advantage of his family's hospitality, walking off with the silver plate or fighting with the staff. He notes that there has already been a broken window and points towards some broken glass on the floor. You reply that although House Adelheim was victorious, it is also at this point much weaker and more vulnerable than ever. Now would be a foolish time to alienate friends or to make new enemies. He takes your advice to heart, and the celebration continues until dawn. So we've gained renown, our brothers celebrate, and whether they love us or hate us, everyone knows the Jarls of Jorvik now. So everyone is back on, terms with us. I'm not going to say friendly, but they are cold. But now, once we're done with this quest, probably in tomorrow's episode, we can make our way back north if that's what we would like to do. Or we can explore the kind of wild east here that we have yet to uncover. So while along the roads, your war dogs suddenly scamper off and begin digging into the earth. You're not sure why, as you don't recall giving either one a bone. A few moments later, and they're fighting over what appears to be a cultist hood. You interrupt the tug of war, taking the goods for yourself. The hounds whine, but a few good pet settles them down. Good boy. Having dogs pays off. So I was kind of hoping to kill a patrol here from one of the houses to get us some easy heads. But that's probably not necessary if we just go off into the lowlands. What the heck, we may as well see if they've gotten any new stock. We don't need a busted up cultist hood. Serves no purpose. And is anyone injured? You know what, let's take care of that. Leisure side, you the man. Let's not risk getting any kind of infection. And if we come across a small group, do we have anything for a taxidermist? I don't believe so. It's probably a waste of time to go there. If we come across a small group, we'll start, putting in some of our fresher brothers and giving them experience. But we're going to explore down here. It's daytime. Don't tell me there's nothing here. There's probably something like right in the middle that we're going to miss. Come on. We need 30 heads somehow. Alright, there's something. Could be something tucked here, though. Okay. Well, let's get our new ambition. Sitting and jesting with the men while they check their kit, hone their blades, and mend their armor. Your mind wanders off to thinking about new ideas for improving the company and its reputation across the lands. 24 opponents in battle. We could definitely do that. Yeah, we are almost immortal. And we're nowhere close to 50,000 crowns, and even if we got that much, we would want to spend it. Yeah. We had a chance to take that ambition very early on in the playthrough, and if we had taken it, we would have instantly accomplished it, because we then turned around and fought a huge group of lame zombies. So this group is pretty well suited to fight whatever. We could consider taking out our boys on the end here. Do you have Battle Forged yet? You don't. That's a little bit rough. Who can we take out? Against zombies. Let's take out Kata for now. And bring you in on the front lines. I like having a few more melee against them. I'm assuming this is going to be zombies. It could very easily be raiders or something else. Yeah, just in my experience. And here we go. This is 24 men. Perfect. The fact that I can already see a fallen hero in the front lines is kind of worrisome. Is Kata the one that has the flanking falcon? as we've deemed him. We're passing with our back line, and we're also completely passing with our front line, giving them a chance to advance so we can take better shots. We don't really need to use the falcon, but it'd be nice to see what's back there. Start planning. See just how many fallen heroes we need to be worried about. Probably a bunch. If there are any Geists, that would be good to know. If there is a Necromancer, that would be good to know. There's a lot of info to be gained. But I guess Kata was our Falconeer. We're not going to waste the axes. It's going for just a sheer number of kills. Okay, Nagzurhers. Okay, that's where a lot of the numbers are coming from. That makes sense. Let's focus them down. Let's not let them feed at all. Any chance we get to take one down, we will. This is probably an amazing undead killing weapon. It's just going to hit very hard, and if we need that line shot... I mean, it kind of seems like a worse greatsword, in all fairness. But the ability to hit both the head and the body is not useless. Let's get that spear wall up. It'll probably keep these two areas very clear. Alright, happy to land a shot on a fallen hero any day. We're going to be looking to use those military cleavers to knock people's heads off. And we're prioritizing the ghouls just to make sure that they don't... You know what, let's back up. Let's make a nice little tight formation. To make sure that they don't feast and become bigger. Down he goes. Step back. Let the very tanky Lancel be the linchpin. And we hit him in the head. So that's kind of the strat. We hit him in the body first, and then we hit him in the head with a increased, I think, 25. We have a 25% chance increase to hit someone in the head. So now we're using split. This is just a sick weapon. And on a dude named Behemoth the Black, it feels even cooler. Alright, let's see who resurrects. Let's see who eats and gets bigger. And if they eat, they also heal. So that's worth knowing. Let's get that kill. And we have no line of sight on that guy. Wait. Reload. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you get greedy. And if we kill him, then that's a whole element to this battle that we just don't have to deal with. It'll just be a straight up, fight against zombies. And then once the chaff, the armored Wiedergangers are down, good spear wall there. Wonton Fu is doing awesome. Once the chaff is down, we'll be able to focus on these three fallen heroes quite nicely. They left him exposed. Throwing axes are no longer in play. We've got double cleaver here. Should be looking towards some good decapitations. Yeah, and if this was a great sword, we would have a beautiful swing set up. But alas, it is not. So we'll just do some heavy damage. So I don't think this is meant to be like a very late game weapon. I think you always go with the great sword over it. Nice. Awesome job, Leaserside. But we're going to try it out for now. I think the great axe is just strictly better. Well, that's not correct to say. My Magic the Gathering background here is telling me don't say something is strictly better when they are different, right? They're different. They have different attacks, so strictly better implies, to my mind, that they do the exact same thing, but one has just better stats. Which is not the case. They are different weapons. They have a different function. But to be, brief about it without going into too much detail about it, I would say the Great Axe is probably just strictly better. And Spear Wall has done a ton for us here. I think we missed one chance for a decapitation. That's not the end of the world. Just readjust myself real quick. Nice decapitation there. We'll wait and see what they do. Wonton Fu maybe has done the most damage this battle so far, which is crazy. Another huge hit. I love this weapon. It might not be some people's favorite weapon, but it's definitely one of mine, and it proved its worth to me over and over again in our last playthrough when we got a unique one of those. And in the Black Monolith battle, it was just an absolute menace. We're not going to step in. Let's let them step to us. apply overwhelm there, even if it's just one stack. I think we can get the kill if we get the hit. And now we wrap up. We step up. We expect some of them to come back, but not many. And they've got a bit of a concave around Sir Lancel, but that was kind of the point. That's why I refer to him as the linchpin in our current formation. Archers won't be able to move. This guy's going to go down though, so we're not super worried about it, and he will too. And we'll step into the pocket here. Beautiful. We hit his head and his body for ridiculous damage. Oh, we were out of ammo there. I see. So let's see who resurrects. 3, not too bad. Out of ammo. Let's just pull out our pole hammer. Step in. Man, that should have been an easy kill, but it was not, sadly. Decapitations don't do anything versus Fallen Dead. And we'll wait here because if he comes back, we'll want to be able to dispatch him quickly. Killing Frenzy giving us that extra damage. And I think it's a good idea to reload. Apply some Overwhelm to him before his turn. Step in here so we can get another good weapon into this fight. Alright, good kill. Now we start beating down this dude's armor. This should be a pretty simple decapitation, and now we can move up and around and support at the top. So this is definitely going to be the last battle of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought about doing some sort of special for the 200th episode, but I didn't know if anyone would want to watch like a 2-hour episode. I thought about doing an episode where I don't stop playing until I kill 200 enemies. I thought that would have been pretty cool. But Jesus, I didn't, it would probably even be longer than that. It would probably be like a 3-hour episode. Good damage. We'll wait. Step in here, should be able to get this kill easy. Should have decapitated him, didn't think about it till the last second. And the super annoying thing about fighting the undead is they don't get tired. So you can't count on them. When you get their fallen heroes surrounded, it really doesn't matter. They'll keep fighting as if they're super fresh. But getting a better surround does help. We could break his shield. The shields aren't worth anything anyway. They're one of the few enemies where I often consider breaking their shields with an axe as being worth it. The durability is almost 0, but the stats it gives them is huge. The Ancient Dead and the Undead are both pretty good candidates for that. So the fallen heroes come back. Just put him back in the grave. Good decapitation, let's walk down. We could have done a line shot, maybe. Sounds like I'm talking about hard drugs. I am not. Drugs or alcohol, I don't know. I'm neither a drinker nor a drug user. But if someone heard me just saying repeatedly, let's do some line shots, I think we all know what they would be thinking I'm doing. I don't think we need more than 4 guys to take on this very damaged fallen hero, but other people might pop up because we're taking another turn. Let's just hope we get them. We don't need any gear from them. Their busted plate is extremely heavy. There we go. We end it with a decapitation as we are wont to do. And that's going to give us a bunch of junk. Decayed reinforced mail. This is more of what I was talking about, the decayed coat of plates. It's 260, which is not bad, but it's super heavy. It's heavier than the best plate in the game at 42. We did get these metal pauldrons, though, which I will happily take because we have a set of self-swords armor that is currently not augmented. And that is on, yeah, that's on Behemoth. So let's hook him up there. Did we get any levels? Not yet. But that gave us 24 kills. Our ambition should proc. That'll give us another ambition to do. It also gave us 24 heads for our current quest. You know what, a brigand leader. Can we bring in anyone else for a little bit more differentiation? Kind of tempted to take out Isaac. But I don't want to remove all my heavy hitters for these types of battles. He's about to level. We don't want to pull him out. I'm thinking about trying to fit in Folkier and maybe John D. Pull out Ozzy for Folkier. And then John D. If he's ever going to reach ninja status, we have to use him. And he's pretty good. +1 vision, I think, means he can wear helmets that reduce his vision by 1. So he can wear, like, crossbowman helmets. He can put on his Zweihander's helmet and still see as far as he needs to. Which is probably what we're going to do with him at some point. Hopefully we get another one. I don't know when that's going to happen, though. And we're going to repair these because they're worth it. It's been a while since we've been able to repair a thing. But I think this is going to be a fight for tomorrow's episode. We'll start it off with a nice leader battle. Let's bring in John D over. Ragnar and them are both close to leveling. I don't want to do that. Let's bring out someone in the front line. Fritz is about to level as well. You know what? Let's stop holding hands so much. Skeeb, we need to get Skeeb the Younger in as well. How can we get him in? He's got a level, because if he doesn't, he's useless. He's got 8 fatigue right now, with the ridiculous amount of gear we have placed on him. Who do we pull out, though? You know what? We'll pull out Lancel. This will be our lineup for the next battle. I don't want this guy to be useless, though. It says 22 fatigue versus 16. We'll hold his gear in trust. And that puts him up to 22, so at least he'll be able to do something. I like that. That'll let him fight. Alright guys, but that's going to be it. Once again, thank you guys so much for helping me get to 200 subscribers. It means a lot to me. And if there's... I don't know, I was going to say if there's anything I could do for you guys, but I don't know. I'm just going to keep making more content. Hopefully that's cool enough. I'll just keep making more Battle Brothers videos. But anyway, it's been great playing. Hopefully I get to keep talking to you guys in the comment sections. And yeah, when I feel like this, I don't want to leave Battle Brothers. I just want to keep playing. But I got to go do some other stuff. I've got kids. I think it's about bath time. And yeah, guys, take care. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Later.